Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from the Francophile. It is Jalen and Maria and we hope you all are doing well. In today's video we are coming to you with another monthly update as American master's degree students in France.
We're gonna need a new intro.
So for those of you that don't know, Maria and I were students at the Université de Reims-Champagne-Ardenne. I studied logistics and supply chain and she studied public law. And before we get started with the video, please make sure to follow us on all of our social media. We do have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and our blog. And let's get started.
The last few weeks have been very busy and we're finally ready to post the last update about our master's degree journey. So this update is going to cover the months of September and October. So first and foremost, we are so excited to share that we are finished with school. Our final grades have come in, we passed, we have master's degrees, we're done.
I finished my program with a 13.467 out of 20, which is mention assez bien, or graduating with honors, and Maria was able to finish her program with a 16 out of 20, which is mention très bien, or graduating with highest honors.
For us, it has been a very long journey since 2020. As you saw in the intro, we've even changed quite a lot appearance-wise, but we've also changed academically, professionally, and personally because of this experience. We definitely had periods of difficulty and even moments where we weren't sure if we would be able to do it, and that makes it even more special and makes us even prouder that we were able to finish and that we finished with honors.
If you're interested in knowing more about our experience as American master's degree students in France, be sure to check out some of our recent content on the subject, including a blog post where we rate different aspects of going to university here in France, as well as 2 videos on our YouTube channel talking about the 7 best parts and the 7 worst parts of going to university in France. I'll leave all those links down in the description below, and I'll put a card right here so that you can watch the videos.
So as soon as we finished all of our obligations for school, we hopped on a plane to the US to go see our friends and family.
We had so much fun catching up with everyone and hanging out in the States. For me, some of the highlights of the trip were definitely the food that I got to eat, like buffalo wings and meatball subs, stuff that I just really don't get to eat here in France. Of course, seeing my family and catching up with everyone was a great highlight. And I think thirdly, it would be driving. Because it had been like 2 years since I had driven a car at all, and so that was really fun and it was easy to get around. Yeah, so I really liked that.
Meanwhile, I avoid driving at all costs, and I didn't get in the car except for to be a passenger the entire time.
Yeah.
And I love not driving, so that's so funny to me that that's a highlight for you. Some of my favorite parts were getting to go to my childhood best friend's gorgeous wedding, getting a matching tattoo with my sister, and getting to celebrate my brother's birthday.
So all in all, we had a really good time in the United States. It had been a very long time since we had been back for like pleasure or a vacation, and we miss everyone already, to be honest. As students, it was kind of hard to find a rhythm of like going back to the United States every so often just because we were so busy and kind of unstable. But hopefully in the future we can get back every year at least or something like that, because 2 years is a really long time. But to all the people that made our trip what it was in the United States, I did want to say thank you from both of us. It was really nice to see that we had so many people that are thinking about us, that love us, and that are so generous. For example, like people were lending us their vehicle because we don't have a car, and
paying for us at restaurants.
Yeah, paying for us at restaurants, letting us
sleep
crash
at their house.
Exactly. So it was just really awesome, and we're really appreciative of that. And we had a great time, and we hope that you all had a great time with us.
So that was a quick recap of some of the things that we did while we were in the US, but we will be making a full-length video just about our trip with footage that we took while we were there and showing more pictures than we just did. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
So once our time in the USA was over, we headed right back to France and to the southwest to Biarritz, or Biarritz in English, for our honeymoon. And for those of you that still might not know, Maria and I got married, so if you want to know more about that, we do have a video specifically about our marriage here in France, and I'll put a card right there so you can watch that video. So Biarritz is in the French Basque country, and Maria and I decided to go there for our honeymoon because there was just enough to do to fill our days without, you know, running around town all day. Usually when we visit a new place in France that we've never been, we're really on the go. We're going to museums, we're going to restaurants, we're doing activities. and this time we wanted to just relax and enjoy each other's company for our honeymoon. Overall, I'd say that our honeymoon was a success and that we had a great time, and it's exactly what we needed after working so hard for the last 2 years to try and get our master's degrees, and even after going to the United States, which was a really fast-paced vacation. So that's a quick rundown of what we did during our honeymoon, but of course we vlogged the entire thing as well, so we will be putting out a video pretty soon. So if that's interesting to you, make sure you stay tuned for that.
So when we got back to Reims after our trip to the US and going on our honeymoon, we were finally able to pick up our final results from our university, which allowed us to change our residency status.
So yeah, during the entire master's degree journey here in France, Maria and I have both been on student status. For the first year, we came on student visas, and then when those expired, we renewed them, and for the second year, we got student residence cards. But now that the second year is over and behind us, we had to switch from student status to job searcher status. So in order to make that status change, we had to make appointments at the Sous-Préfecture de Reims, where we were able to submit the required documents and leave with récépissé that allow us to look for work.
So that means for us that the job search has begun, and if you hear of any relevant opportunities for us, please don't hesitate to send them our way. As we said at the beginning, this is our last master's degree update, and if you've been here since the very beginning, your support means so much to us. If you're new though, you do have a complete archive of all of the ups and downs of our experience to check out.
We've really loved sharing our journey with you, and we hope that you stick around for whatever comes next. That's the update. We hope you all enjoyed watching. If you like this video, please give it a like and let us know in a comment down below if you have any questions about our experience as American master's degree students in France. Other than that, subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow us on all of our social media. We do have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and our blog. And we will see you all in 2 weeks.
Bye.